Hello, I'm Spate Jenkins. In my 31 years as General Director of Seattle Opera, we've presented 40 new productions, including 2 new ring cycles. Every opera we present is important, but there's a special quality when we're creating our own production, our own costumes, sets, and special effects. It's exciting because we've gathered here an amazing team of artisans who can do anything. One of their most magical creations is the new production of The Tales of Hoffmann we did in 2005. And I'm very happy to be presenting it again in May. There's as much stage magic in this one, real fantasy, as we've ever put in one production. Dancing wine bottles, spectacular sets, colorful villains, and enchanting costume parades, all inspired by the imagination of E.T.A. Hoffmann, a well-known and very dissolute writer of the 19th century. His works inspired many dramatic pieces, including The Nutcracker. Now let's hear from some of the people who make this magic happen at Seattle Opera.
I'm Susan Davis, Costume Shop Manager, and I'm here to tell you about the costumes for our magical production of The Tales of Hoffmann. While many operas are tied to a specific place and time, Hoffmann's tales spring from an inventive poet's imagination. Our costume designer, Marie-Therese Kramer, took a fanciful approach in her designs. Other operas you've seen on our stage featuring fanciful design include The Magic Flute, Parsifal, and Don Giovanni. At the beginning and end of the opera, we see Hoffmann with his current love interest, Stella. At the end of the opera, she's dressed in this gold Dupioni dress with the shadow stripe, and she's leaving the opera at the end of the performance. In Act 3, the Venice scene, we see the chorus dressed in black and a range of pinks and reds, including this chorus lady, who is one of the more extravagantly dressed, with her marabou trim, her brocade bodice, and her fanciful harem-style pants. The production involves much collaboration between the costume department and the technical departments, including this beautiful marionette, which wears a duplicate of the dress worn by the character Giulietta. The villain in each scene is played by the same singer, which means 4 wonderful outfits, including this costume for Dr. Miracla in the Antonia scene, and Dappertutto in the beautiful purple coat in the Venice scene. Dappertutto is the one who manipulates the puppets, duplicates of Giulietta and Hoffmann. Watch for him, he's the man pulling the strings. Now let's hear from our technical director about some of the stage magic in The Tales of Hoffmann.
My name is Robert Schaub. I'm the technical director with Seattle Opera. And of course, this opera has a lot of tricks in it. We have the window that Morocco comes through. We have the whole scene with the doll. We have the puppets that we crafted for the production. So there was a lot of work done to create all of these interesting elements. The technology has changed a little bit, and we're able to create images using multimedia video projections. But when we did this production, we used none of that. Everything is hand-painted by our scenic artists in the scenic studios. Now, one interesting fact that I don't think a lot of people know is that our scenic shop is working on a number of different projects all over Seattle. We've recently been building the productions for the Fifth Avenue Theater. We've been building productions for the EMP and Portland. And now we're looking at doing some work for perhaps LA and even Washington Opera. And of course, the Ring Dragon kind of stands alone as a piece of scenery that we've developed that has brought great joy to many of the folks that attend the Ring. Another notable piece of scenery, of course, was the big airplane that we all saw in Amelia. It's interesting that the guy that engineers everything in our scene shop, Michael Moore, is a pilot himself, so we were able to bring great realism to that piece. So we're looking forward to your coming to the opera, enjoying Hoffmann, and enjoying all the work that we've put into it to make it the special production that it truly is.
The Tales of Hoffmann is really 3 shows in one. It's musically exciting and it's dramatically fulfilling. I think you'll have a wonderful time here. It's going to be a great show. Don't miss it.